Ginger. Whoa.
Whoa.
What just happened?
GLaDOS has got her!
GLaDOS took Ginger.
GLaDOS is like humping you hard, man.
Ooh.
GLaDOS, bring my Ginger. Take Corey instead.
Oh
Oh my
Whoa.
God, stop.
No. Okay,
No.
got it.
It's not working. Whatever you're doing ain't working. That's all I gotta say about that.
Wow.
Yeah, we don't know what's wrong either. It just, when you were gone, it was sounding like you were in a wind tunnel.
It sounded like an explosion to me.
Yeah.
It did too. It did too. It had the whole sound effect and everything, like an after effect. Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of cool actually.
Do
Until
you have
like
like
we
that air
we were
conditioner that
worried.
came on or something, Jen?
Don't let her respond. She can't. If she responds verbally, then we'll be assaulted.
True.
No offense. I mean, usually she's very pleasant to talk with, but not when that's going on.
Oh, hello. You out there. You.
Hello.
Hello.
Shall I introduce? Do we have a? Did you give us the YouTube link? Did I miss that?
Yes, you did.
Yes, it did.
May I have the YouTube link, please?
No, you may not.
Oh. Wrecked.
Okay. Thank you.
I won't.
It's Thursday, and it is August 6, 2015, and it is, since it's Thursday, that means it is time for our Rough, Raw, and Ready show, and we're always rough and raw, and we're always ready. Now, on Tuesday, we did a little bit of a sex show, and I was told we can't do it this week because we make Blaster blush, but
I said you could put
Eyes got sensitive ears.
Yes. That's why he's scratching them all the time. They itch. They're very
they
sensitive.
itch. That's all right.
Because I'm being talked about constantly.
Right.
Really? Did you
Right.
grab? He grabbed a Southernism. Oh my God.
He did. He show enough did. I'm
Sure enough
Snow. That's Corey, and Ginger's having a mild explosion problem going on in her house. We're not sure what's going on there. And then
We
There
can
you
hear you. Whoop, whoop.
Oh my God.
What the hell happened?
I had no idea. I had to like disable my mic and then re-enable it, and
Windows 10. That's the explosions with Windows 10.
there are some issues with Windows 10. I have had some issues.
Cortana.
Cortana don't even work. Don't even get me going. I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed.
I love the ad that I saw. It's like, Cortana, I need directions to the movies. It's like, who's Cortana? Oh, I mean Siri. Can I get directions to the movie? Maybe you should ask Cortana for directions to the movie.
No, but it doesn't work. It's supposed to work, and it doesn't, and I don't. I'm very
Is it a
annoyed.
beta? Is it a beta?
No, it's not supposed to be. You know that they make it go through the whole voice changing, voice trainer thing, and
I was about to say, oh really?
yeah, just select all these options, and then it's like, it should work, and it works in the voice testing area. But you try to use it after that, and it's like, I'm sorry, something has failed. I'm sorry, something has failed. No, fuck you, bitch. Stop failing. You passed me in the test. I know how to use you. What the fuck is your issue? I'm looking forward to that, man.
I like it. I like it when she's all feisty like this. I kind of like it, I must say.
And then Google keeps locking up randomly.
Now, I had that today. I thought it was just me. So
Yeah, I had it too, and I don't have Windows 10, so.
Chrome, it went all black, and I couldn't do anything, and I had to completely restart my computer to make it work. I was like, I don't know what is going on, but this is ridiculous. And then I feel like my processor is having issues with it or something. And
yes, because the processors are super high. Like my processor is like it's 30%, then it's 90, then it's 10, then it's 100.
I can blend and Photoshop and everything else all at the same time, no issue. But
yes, my girl was
today
bad,
completely locked up.
I'm glad you said that because I thought it was just me. As I told y'all Tuesday, I'm watching that Mr. Robot show, so I am on high alert paranoid. So I'm like,
You know what? I'm gonna have to ask you to stop watching those kinds of
And then
shows.
I
No.
got a huge bitch at them. Huge.
like,
I was making a product. It had taken a motherfucking hour to bake this texture. I was like
Yes.
this close to being done. When you switch over from Windows 7 to Windows 10, probably Windows 8 to Windows 10 too, it changes it from, you get to choose when you want to do the update to it automatically puts in it as an auto update and doesn't give you a
Ooh,
warning.
That's bad.
Doesn't ask if you want to restart. It just
bam, bitch, you
I
want
was
restart?
like, oh, you motherfucker!
That is
an
not
hour worth of
good.
baking just down the drain. Oh, I was pissed. I restarted
not
and I started to
good.
bake again. And I went and took a nap. I was like, I can't with you right now.
I was scanning for rootkits this morning. I was like, somebody is in there trying to hack me.
I know. I thought the same thing, but no, it's whatever. Look, Windows 10.
So you're laughing at me, but seriously, I had my
my
Fireout
God.
running. I got
And then
AVAX
you
running.
notice that the toolbar, the auto hide on the toolbar, does not work.
I never used that because I didn't like that.
I don't either, but the other half does, and he was quite pissed off that his auto hide was not working, and he was bitching to me, and I was like, does it look like I made Windows 10? I didn't do this.
You totally did that. It's your fault.
Oh, and my home network, completely gone. They're like, oh, we won't change anything on your computer when we update it. No, fuck you, bitches. It did. Y'all won't even recognize the other computer now, and I'm not quite for sure why.
Ooh.
Yeah, because I can't
You
believe
know how hot she is right now? How hot under the collar she is? She is
I was
pissed.
so
She is
excited
pissy.
for Windows 10. So excited,
is.
and Windows 10 is supposed to be the good one. This is how Microsoft works. You know, we all know this. That they do
I'm
the flip
stepping
flop.
back, hands in the air.
But the good news
All right.
is that when you do restart, it does give you the option of going back to Windows 7. So you don't have to use Windows 10.
That
Well,
doesn't-
I like Windows 7.
I love
do.
Windows 7. I have no issues with it.
It's very stable for the most part, except for the issue I had where I told y'all it decided, oh, you don't need these icons, you don't need this folder, you don't need none of it.
Well,
Oh,
maybe you didn't need that stuff. Did you think about that?
I did. There was pictures of pre-teenagers and some
What
videos,
is-
but it was like I'm gonna
Oh
put
yeah,
these in.
you need those.
Yeah. And it's like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
put these in this folder over here, and by the way, I'm gonna lock them so you can't get in it.
If you notice, it's just not as pretty as Windows 7 was either.
I don't have 10 yet.
Oh, I thought you did.
No, she's talking about
No.
Windows 7 fucking her up like
My
that.
Windows 7 did that to me. It locked all my files off. It even locked off my AVAX and half of it, so that it couldn't run.
It had to be something in the recent update for both of those somewhere that it's just.
I don't know, but it decided one day they were just gonna unlock, so everything came back. But I don't know. That's why I was scanning for rootkits. I was very scared today.
Mm.
It's ridiculous.
Then I gotta stop watching that show.
Ridiculous.
Gotta stop watching that show. I got to. I'm trying to get these bunch to watch it, y'all, so I don't give out spoilers. Joe is in the chat room, has seen it. Joe, tell them.
Hi, Joe.
Tell them the pain and the tears that we experienced last night. Oh, it was hurt. It cut you deep. Oh, they cut you deep as a geek, as a nerd, as an introvert. They cut you deep last night. Did not see that one coming. I didn't see it coming. Yeah, the realism. Oh, I love y'all at USA. I do. Y'all did a good thing. Did a good thing. This is going to induce a whole lot of talking. That's why I need y'all to watch, because we need to have a show about one of the topic that happens last night. Y'all need to.
Joe, I don't know if you have multiple monitors, but if you do, you're going to have to go in and delete your graphics card from the device
Oh,
manager.
don't be saying
and
delete.
restart.
Don't be saying nothing
Wait,
about
why do you
that.
have to wait? What?
There's a whole multi-monitor issue with Windows 10 right now. It's not recognizing them. So you have to go in, especially if you have double graphics cards, you have to go in and
Double
delete them.
graphics card. You mean SLI or
SLI, sorry.
Why is it
SLI
that
or
sounded
yeah.
incredibly dirty when you said that
Sorry.
last
double
time?
graphics card?
Well,
That's all I
my
can think
bad.
of.
Hey, you know what? Shh.
I'm just saying.
Anyways, yeah, you got to go into the device manager because it's the only way. It's the only workaround I found that works. Is you had to go in and delete them from the device manager. You restart your computer and it automatically recognizes them. You don't have to do anything else.
Wow.
Yeah, because I got 3 monitors here and I was like, bitch, I can't work with one. Mm-mm.
I can, but I prefer not to.
No, I am spoiled. No, thank
I've
you.
never had multiple monitors, but I think I would like it.
If you ever go, you'll love it so much.
You will, and then when you don't have them anymore, you feel weird.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to work together. It's hard to work on things that if you need, like coding especially, it's really hard to do that without.
Well, no, I'm saying if you don't have it, you don't miss it. But when you have them, and then like what happened to me, where one died, then you feel like somebody took your arm away.
Yes, because I could all spread out, man.
So what I have instead is a bigger monitor so that I can make the windows, smaller and fit everything on the screen. But it still took me a while where I was like, I'm gonna move this over. I can't move it over here. Why can't I do it?
It's horrible.
You know what I need for somebody to write? Seriously? I need somebody to write this, and I'm probably going to regret it the second I say it. I need something where I can move something from one computer to the other just by grabbing it on one screen from another computer and just move it to the other one. I need that. I need
would be nice.
Oh, you mean like in Minority Report when they did that shit?
Yes, but I need to be able to, like, I got something open on the Mac, I can just slide it over to Windows and be like, okay, you're going to be here now. That's what I need.
That would be damn nice.
Because I try to do that at least 6 times a day. I'd be like, if I could just move this up, fuck! Why ain't you connected somehow?
No, I mean, yeah, because like I said, well, before Windows 10, I had a home network set up, and all the computers were on it, and I could transfer files pretty quickly.
I'm going to need you to secure that after we get off of this. I'm going to need you to secure that after we get off the podcast. I'm very paranoid right now. I'm going to need you to fix that network thing. I'm going to need you to fix that.
Yeah, I'll have to. I may do that tonight.
No, you are going to because I'm very paranoid right now.
So why are you paranoid?
I don't know. That show.
She's been watching Mr. Robot too much.
Just my computer's not seeing anything. It's fine.
I think I'm going to yank my cords out and put them in the microwave.
Oh my god.
I'm telling you, Windows 10, it's the way the big brother came in, and they're watching you. They give you this free update.
So it's like, oh, I got my 75-inch TV. Well, I cannot put a 75-inch TV in this office because then I will never leave here. People will die.
Yeah, see, I'm a little jealous of that. I'm a little bit jealous.
The twins used to have that at their house. They were the first people I saw that did that, that bought it, because it wasn't a monitor. It was a TV that they had, they were using as a monitor, and it was on the desk, and it was huge. And I remember I sat down to play City of Heroes, and I felt like I was actually in the game. I was like,
I know.
My God.
I don't remember. Oh, I had to go out of town. You had me testing Vindictus. And this is a while back. And we just gotten our projector. I didn't want to take my monitors because they were so big at that time. So, yeah, the other half convinced me to let him hook it up to the projector so we could projector with us. And then I blew it up on the hotel wall and was playing Vindictus. It was amazing.
I did that with Metal Gear Solid. I played that on the wall.
What's that, Alone in the Dark, that game from way back when they did that?
No. Not playing that. No.
With the projector on the wall. That was fun.
It was just
doing it.
That's so awesome.
It is awesome, but I will die. I cannot have that. That's why I love the idea of a Lumi room, but that's death for me. It's like,
we should just go ahead and see, Corey, if we can order like the liquid nutrients that can be like
into
our veins.
Yes. Do you see me tapping about? Go ahead, put it in there. Put it in there. Go ahead. Yeah, I gotta play something. Put it in there. I don't know what I'm gonna play. Put it in there. Come on.
I ain't leaving this room for nothing.
And I'm gonna need that chamber pot. Ew.
Yes.
Ew.
I have seen chamber pots. I had a moment there where y'all. Some of y'all don't know what that is. Don't look it up. Don't do it.
How about an adult diaper? Or maybe one of those one of those chairs that they use at the old folks' home for the people to go potty in. It's just got like.
I was gonna say it's not something you cook your ramen noodles in late at night when you don't want to. Oh yeah, I went there.
Oh God.
Oh God.
It's so gross. It's so gross. Killing me? You're really killing me. All right, so we can actually do some game news. We're gonna sit here and bitch about Windows 10.
Yeah, I've actually got one that's kind of funny. Can I do one?
Okay.
Hit it, Snow.
Awesome. So in Columbus, Ohio, there were 2 dudes that were playing a video game. Okay, happens a lot. Dudes play video games together. Girls play video games together. Girls and guys play video games together. It happens. However, these 2 men, and they didn't say what the video game was, by the way, but these 2 men apparently got into an argument, and the argument escalated, and it was about the video game, mind you. And then one man named, quote, Nick, shot the other 20-something-year-old victim multiple times in the abdomen, the forearm, and in the ass. You heard me. He got shot in the ass.
Did he live?
Luckily, he's in stable condition. But it's kind of funny because Game Politics said the moral of the story: make sure the person you are playing games with isn't crazy enough to try and kill you over said game. Yes.
That's one of those you don't even know what to say.
You're just kind of like, what?
I don't know how to prevent that. Sometimes you know what? Okay, let me tell you what prevents that. I'm gonna blame Microsoft again.
Okay.
Microsoft used to be the kings of community and putting people together, right? So you knew before you ever went to this person's house if y'all played over Xbox Live if they were crazy. Now, it's too much trouble for us to play together. It's too much trouble.
Right.
So you just don't know. You think you can go over to Sneaker Pimp 8526's house.
Sneaker. If his name is Sneaker Pimp, I don't think it's safe to go over his house ever.
That's the name of a group.
Sneaker Pimp.
Yeah, it's the name of an actual group.
That's fine, but if this guy's name is Sneaker Pimp, sorry.
You can't go over to his house like you used to because y'all have never played anything before, and then, you know, he might have guns at the house and shoot you. No, I don't know. I'm trying to find somebody to blame. I don't know.
that spleens are necessary, so are kidneys, and people will steal them.
Now,
Don't-
granted, you really only need one kidney as long as it's healthy, but both of them are helpful.
Man, and you're going over to people's house you don't know, you've never met. Why not go out in public? You know, go have a beer somewhere. Go,
Yes.
you know, go have Subway together. Go hang out a couple of times
Dude.
before.
Consider it like dating online. You would not, at least I hope not, go over to some random dude's house or girl's house that you met online for the first time and
But
you've
some
never
would.
spoken to them before.
But some would, though.
I know, that's the sad part.
You bitches are nuts.
Oh, look, and back to my favorite pastime real quick. Yeah, I had one of those today. We should go out and meet for coffee. Sure, here's my number. That's a cemetery. You are damn right, stupid bitch. Block!
Wow.
I like when
Yeah.
they ask for they give you their number right off. They ask to meet you within the first couple of messages that are sent. Really? Really, dude?
I'm telling you, I'm going to start having
you
meet-up
know,
parties.
I
Don't
can't
happen.
really say much. I'm not even gonna lie. I think me and my spouse has spoken like twice on the phone. I think he convinced me to meet him in public. So
You said spoken a few times. I said, hello, meet me for drinks is how this conversation has been going.
Yes.
hell no, bitch!
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
I have not
I am
spoken
not
to
gonna
you.
wake up in a tub full of ice. No.
I do not know if you are even a woman. I don't know if I don't know if you're 5 people sitting around staring, waiting to rob me, and this has happened. Side note, you guys out there dating websites, do not assume because you're a guy that you cannot be cut up into teeny tiny pieces and eaten for dinner. You can be.
Exactly.
I would not
This-
take. I would not take.
There's
I have sharp bones.
Well, then they will take your money. Some girl was doing this. It was not in here in the southern states, but up north, her and her boyfriend and a couple of friends, they have some other service that's like Tinder, and they were telling these men, yeah, sure, come by my house, baby, we'll do it. Come through the backyard, and when they come in the backyard, they were beating the fuck out of them and mugging them. And the cop, they go get the cops. The cop's like, okay, well, I will, arrest them, but how stupid are you, really?
You know, and that just recently happened. What was it? The girl who's being something about she was selling herself out on Craigslist, more or less. The guy showed up.
Oh yeah,
He
this
came
story.
with a gun. Yeah, and it turned out he was like a serial killer. She is so.
Oh, you're talking about the one that
lucky.
survived. Well, she managed to shoot him, but she, could have been.
Well, yeah, it could have been. It could have gone.
He probably
really,
had
really
other
bad.
victims. That's the sad part. He probably found other women doing the same thing.
Oh, he did. He was a serial killer.
But you
Yeah.
are inviting people over to your house that you don't know. And all right, look, I get it. She was a hooker, but could you do this somewhere more public? A hotel where if you scream, somebody's gonna hear.
Well, that don't always work either.
Well, true, but I mean, I'm just. That's true. That's true. That's true. But usually there's a difference between screaming, "Oh baby," and screaming, "Oh my God, this guy has a gun."
Not everybody screams, "Oh baby, Ginger."
Well,
Well, I'm giving you a hard time. The moral of the story is please be careful, people. Some of you out there, I know it's a new age, and you're like, I'm just gonna invite somebody out, and some of you guys feel braver just inviting the person out, but you have to realize you have no idea who the other person is. You guys are being the stupid ones now. Women were stupid before, and some of them still are, but not all. But you guys are being ultra stupid. Stop inviting
seriously,
people
you're
out
lucky
that
you're
you
gonna
don't
show up
know.
on some weird catfish show. Don't.
If you're lucky, that's what
What?
happens.
What? Catfish show.
Yeah, that's whenever when you meet somebody and they look nothing like their picture.
I didn't know that term. Catfish?
Yeah,
Yes.
catfish.
We said the same thing to 10 different men. Let's see how they respond.
Oh.
That is just.
We're going to start hosting our own version of catfish. It's going to be a drinks passing around, margarita sitting at a table. When you roll up there, guy, be like, you thought what? That wasn't even me. That was a Selma Hayek picture. Really? Take a picture of him. Post it on Facebook. Take a picture.
And then my question would be, well, is Salma Hayek going to be here later, or?
Yeah, that's why your picture will be up with that caption. Is Selma Hayek going to be here later? Dun, 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 stamp. All right. I got some.
Maybe she will show up later. You never know. I'm going to stay here and wait until she gets here.
Yeah, there would be some guys that would think that. All right, you people out there that managed to pick yourselves up, this is going to be a quick one. An NVIDIA Shield. You know, that little gaming tablet NVIDIA made? Or whatever they call it? Yeah, they have recall that. You might want to turn it back in. It's something to do with the batteries are heating up and catching fire. So this is not a recall because your games don't work. Please make sure you turn it back in. We would like to not see you exploded and stuff.
So this is a safety issue. You plug it in at night, you don't wake up the next morning because you've died of fire.
Yes. They have urged anyone, according to GI.biz, who bought one in the last year to run some diagnostics and to determine if your model is an infected one, and anybody who has a potentially faulty battery will get a free replacement. Don't worry, they're going to give you another one. If you own one, you need to follow some instructions or just return it to the manufacturer. Just give it back. The things are $299 and up. They have a Tegra K1 processor, 16 gigabytes or 32 gigabytes of storage, which is nothing considering it's a tablet. I need mine to have a terabyte. I'm saying it's for gaming. I can eat up 32 gigabytes like that. But if you have one, please turn it in. Do not die. Go to nvidia.co.uk to figure out how to run your diagnostic.
No dying.
Please do not die. Seriously.
It's not worth it.
No, then you can't play any more games. You have to look at everything in those terms. If you do this, you can't game anymore. If you run across the freeway in the traffic, because your friend dared you, if you get hit,
gaming.
you can't play any more games. You got to think about this
If
stuff.
you do that, you're just a dumbass.
Yeah, you're a dumbass, but that's what I'm trying to give him a marker, not to cross. A reason to not be a dumbass is if you get hit, you can't game.
Okay.
If your friend dare you to chop your finger off with the hatchet, can't game anymore. Don't do stuff like that. That's
Well,
why
I mean, you can, but it requires really expensive peripherals.
You can talk to Able Gamers.
That's right, exactly.
There you go. There you go. They'll teach you what to do, but they're going to call you a dumbass, too, for cutting off your finger.
Yes, because there are some Able Gamers that were born like that, and you did that on purpose, so that would be a pretty much dumbass thing to do.
Don't be a dumbass. Don't put your NVIDIA Shield in the microwave. Can't game.
I don't know why anybody even do that, man.
I was about to ask the same thing. Why?
But
Why does anybody do
I've seen those posts on Facebook where people are just like completely stupid. They're like, "Oh, I read it on Facebook that if I put my phone in the microwave, it'll totally recharge."
Yes!
very
Oh my
fast."
God!
You get in the face from me right now.
No, that people have thought that for real. I've seen posts online. Well, I was told that if I put my phone in the microwave, it'll charge completely in 30 seconds.
Don't you think that somebody would have thought of that before now? If that was the
no!
case?
Somebody told me. Now listen, serious face. Somebody told me that the Wi-Fi on their iPhone was broken, and that they put it in the freezer overnight, that it would suddenly start working.
Do you want me to come to your house and throw something at you?
No. I never said I never said I believed said person. I just went, okay,
I will throw something at you.
Then, alrighty then. Good for
If
you.
I put my phone in some rice. Really?
You put your phone in what?
Other people who dropped
Some
their phone in
rice.
water and said they put it in rice. Let me just tell you, I have dropped my iPhone in some water. I did not put in any rice. I just left it sitting. You see it? And it's the phone that what you heard is the actual phone, and it works just fine. I left it sitting there for 2 weeks. Preaching-Natrix walked in and turned it on. Bam, it works. That was a year ago. People don't put your damn phone in no rice. The microwave, the oven, none of it.
Yeah, see, I wondered about that because I was thinking, you know what, that rice, it actually breaks up, and you're going to probably get that into something, the ports or something, and that can't be good.
It doesn't do anything. It's not even enough water to do anything to the rice. The rice doesn't pull any more. Other people say, it pulls the moisture out. No, it does nothing. You're wasting your time. Other than that, only thing you're doing is you have your phone sitting in some rice.
You're wasting good rice, basically.
Yes. Yeah, I could be cooking something with that. Need some egg rolls or something.
No, man, you got to do it the South way, man. You pull that stuff up, and then you drain it off, put some butter and some sugar on it. Oh, my God.
You know, there's a skit for somebody. It'd be like, drop my phone in the water. Quick, get some rice. Okay, what do we do with it? Cook it. We're going to eat. Put your phone down over there and let it rest. Y'all need to stop with all that. That's like, I come up with some crazy urban myths about your gadgets. You know, I've done that with a laptop. I've spilled tea in it. The best thing you can do, unplug it and just leave it alone. Leave it alone. I know you're like, oh, God, I need to game, but it needs to dry out first. And it can be saved if you just unplug it. Electricity, water don't go together. Remember that? Turn it off, unplug it, take the battery out, and let it sit. And I learned that with my first laptop. Ironically, it was The Sims that I had the issue with.
Yeah.
I got home, I was excited, I spilled orange juice in my laptop.
Oh, shit.
A big old glass, we're talking at least 16,
Wow.
17
Not
ounces.
just water, but
Orange
juice. So it's
Man, that had to be sticky
oh,
as fuck.
Jesus.
I don't know if it was sticky or not, because I instinctively, because then I was not too tech savvy, but I understood I need to get the battery out, and I took it, unplugged it, and I let it sit there, and then I called this place down the street from my house and said, hey, I spilled orange juice, and they said, did you unplug it? I said, yes. You checked the battery out? Yes. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow morning. And when I went in there, the guy goes and sits down with some Q-tips, some alcohol, and a fan, and he cleans off everything. And I was like, alcohol? And he's like, yeah, he says it's going to evaporate immediately. It won't damage your board. It's going to clean the orange juice, blah, blah. Don't try this at home. And I will not, because I don't know what the fuck he did. But my laptop worked up until it was stolen some years later. Fine. But people, stop putting your shit in rice. It does not work. Don't do that. Don't put it in the microwave. Don't put it in the sun in Texas talking about it'll dry out. You come out, motherboard has melted into the sidewalk. Don't do it.
Which it will in Texas.
Yes, it will. All right.
So can I talk about another ridiculous myth going on right now?
What?
Yes.
All right. ISPs are apparently arguing that they're not telecommunication services. No, they're information services. They're trying to get around. They're trying to get around the new net neutrality rules.
Oh my God.
So they're arguing
Really?
that they are not telecommunication services, they're information services. So they should not be held to the same standards and laws. Yeah. They're saying no matter how many computer-mediated features the FCC may sweep under the rug, the inescapable core of Internet access is a service that uses computer processing to enable consumers to retrieve files from around the World Wide Web, more or less, showing that they are information services. Now look, 411 is information services. You are telecommunication, because I run my phone off of you, I run my internet off of you, I run my cable off of you. You are
You are
telecommunication.
Yeah, deal with it.
I get that they don't want to be, that they want the money and they don't want to be held to these standards.
Right.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I really do think that internet is going to become like a public utility, like phones, electricity.
Oh, it will be.
Well, I mean,
It
I thought
will.
the infrastructure already was basically a public utility.
It's supposed to be, but companies are finding ways around it right now.
Yes. Yes, that's the reason why, I can pay $30 for a telephone line, but I don't even want to talk about how much I'm paying for cable internet. It's ridiculous.
Well, cell phones, I heard a report the other day that cell phones are actually, like, a lot of those cell towers connect to old AT&T networks, and AT&T actually manages, part of that. Part of when you call somebody, you're actually dealing with your phone company, but it's going through them through to AT&T. So
sort of like a switchboard?
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, it's like cell towers got to connect to something, but
I don't doubt it, because the same thing is happening with cable. Comcast owns most of the cable lines, so they are holding very tightly to those lines. When Google Fiber came to Austin, and Google Fiber says, okay, well, we'd like to create a kind of a lo-fi version. We want to use your cable lines. Comcast's like, no, Google's like, okay,
Yes, I remember reading that. It was
yeah,
ridiculous.
fuck your couch then. We'll just put up this.
Because we're going to pay for your upkeep. Blah, 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 blah.
Yep, and Google said, fine, we'll just put down this lovely high speed option for the people and see what they like. Bitches.
See, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. For
You know they
Google to
added
roll
on the
out
bitches
more
too.
things.
They
Yeah,
had
they
to
added
add
on
on the
bitches.
bitches. They did.
And
Especially since
AT&T
they rolled out with that one where they're trying to give, free internet to low-income families.
Yes. Oh, I'm still in love with them for doing that.
That is the
Still
most
in
awesome
love with
thing
them
ever.
for doing that. That is amazingly awesome.
Not Comcast though.
Of
Now,
course
see, that is
not.
like, we're talking about retirement, and I'm already looking at, look, I don't care where we go so much, but it has to have Google Fiber. Now, that's my main stipulation. So here we go. That Google Fiber.
Did you get your shirt? Did you? Well, actually, there's a shirt here in the state that I live in. They have a free T-shirt for showing off Google Fiber, showing off that they're going to be putting some low.
Yeah, they're coming your way. That you
They are
you
coming
and,
away.
you and Snow are getting the fibers coming that way.
Not out where I'm at,
Little
but where I
town.
work, they're getting it. Not where
I
I'm
think
at.
I think it'll be where I'm at because of the city I live in, but we'll see.
Right.
You see, like, a friend of mine is up in Alaska right now. She's in a very small town.
She's not getting Google Fiber. There's
No,
way.
technically she's got Google Fiber.
What?
But because of where, yes. I know, right? Itty bitty
What?
motherfucking town.
Wait a minute, no, she has it because keep in mind the Google Fiber. Some of their lines are from Verizon. Remember FiOS? That's all the Google Fiber is FiOS, and some of those FiOS lines do run up through Alaska and down through some other places. It's just a matter of fixing some of them. What is it?
Yes.
yeah.
But they only actually offer the I don't know what you call it. I guess the single service to businesses right now. Any
Yeah.
families who want on it, you're sharing a connection with a whole bunch of other people.
But as fast as it is, who gives a fuck?
Right? It is got to
And
be.
I know, right?
I will share that it's fine. Nobody is going to be losing out.
Where I live, there's a teeny tiny little community. It's very upscale, very rich. They have some sort of fiber internet. It's only for this itty bitty little community. And I'm like,
Well,
you
yeah, the lines are there.
motherfuckers.
The lines are pretty much everywhere except for some of us. The Verizon never made it through some of the cities, but they're swapping them over. Like Verizon's like, here, we don't want to deal with this file shit anymore. Who wants it? Comcast is like, nobody's gonna want that stuff, and Google's like, we'll take it. And they have it, and they have to fix it. Some of it's damaged, snowstorms, and this hurricane and that or other, but they are there. We just got to get them working again. So we all got to wait a while.
I can wait. It's worth it.
Oh, but wait. See, guys, that's another reason not to do
I
stuff.
want them to build like a
Die,
whole
you can't have
Google
Fiber.
town. If Google were to form a town, I would move.
I would.
I
too.
would move.
I'd be like, hey, Ginger, Corey, we're getting that 4-bedroom house, yeah?
Yes.
we can afford a mansion.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Right? Be like,
They're pooled together?
we'll
Hell yeah.
we'll have one bedroom as just the gaming room. That is just
Yes.
the gaming room.
Oh my god, yes.
People gonna die in that room. Be like, I can see her standing outside eating that apple. Like, how long she been in there? 2 weeks.
Yeah, see, Joe, I'm with you. I am on the very last, I'm not even kidding, very last line. They showed me the map of, well, it's not, of course it's not fiber or anything, but the last line of cable internet out here in my area. I am the last road with it. I mean, it goes down like 4 more houses and then that's it. So I get a shitty fucking connection some days. The wind blows wrong, I don't know what happens, and my internet just goes boop.
That's probably what happened earlier when the wind blew and.
Something. It's
We heard
Sounded like
an
an
explosion.
explosion.
certain times of the year, I have better connection than the other. Yeah, it's cable internet. I'm physically tied in, but it's something about the repeater, I guess, because I'm all the way out here. I get some shitty connection,
Hmm.
and I pay like $200.
That's what
a
we
month
heard.
as fast as
It
I
was
can
like,
get.
Yeah, it was just like an explosion, and then after that, it was like.
I just got real quiet. I was like, okay, my brain's like, okay, let's work this out.
I had this vision like a
Sorry.
mushroom cloud in my head.
I did
Yeah.
too. I'm like looking
See,
around
what
my room
happened
going, what the
was-
hell?
I was multitasking, taking over the world. I just happened to hit that big red button by mistake. I'm sorry.
All I did was freeze. I'm like,
I
okay,
for ya.
I'm looking at my computer. Okay, let me check my processes. Okay, it's not me.
Yeah.
I was like looking at my
don't know.
computer screen going,
It's
okay.
Windows
Did I open
motherfucking
something?
10. I don't know.
Look, check my processes. It's not me. Okay, there's nothing open. That looks fine. Yeah, that's me. That's me. That's me. That's me. Okay.
Yeah.
Which one of these other ones is it? Look, which one of these other ones is it?
I
Somebody
know.
has exploded.
I don't know. Yeah, no, Joe. I'm stuck with Time Warner, which I guess is the same thing as Comcast. Did that merge?
Yeah.
It's the same a-holes, just different name. That's all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
And I call them no less than twice a week. Motherfuckers, fix your shit. But we don't see an outage. There is an outage, or I wouldn't be calling you. Fix. Did you turn it on and off?
You should
Bitch, I
be
will
like-
cut you.
You should been like you should be like, when you go home from your job, do you ever have the desire just to randomly call up phone lines to wait for 10, 15 minutes to complain about something that isn't actually a problem?
there.
Have you ever
Exactly.
had that desire? Because I don't have
Exactly.
that desire.
And the only time I've ever had good service with them is I filed a Better Business Bureau complaint, and then all of a sudden I had like the
No.
personal home phone number for one of their higher ups.
Now, let me tell you how to get them to call you back in under 5 minutes. File a complaint with the FCC. Now, it has to be something real, people. Don't be like, I'm mad because my cable out while I was trying to watch Project Runway, and it's an outage in the area. No, I'm talking about some real shit. You know, like
They gave me 9 chicken nuggets in my 10-piece.
yes, like
You know, I wonder if I could do that because I'm paying for like a certain service for a certain speed, and I never ever get those speeds.
yeah, you have to call them first so that it's on record that you mentioned. See, now I'm gonna tell y'all how to get them to call you back. So you have to call so it's on record, and then when they don't fix it, you're gonna give them a couple days or at least a week or two, and then when they don't, you're gonna call back again. And then they're gonna talk crazy to you because they always do. That's when you go file your FCC complaint, and I am telling you, within 5 to 10 minutes, someone is going to call you back and say, "Oh, we're so sorry."
Seriously, I've had more issues with these motherfuckers. They installed the wrong line, and then whatever it was out on the pole, like, burnt out, and
Yeah, you gotta. That's where you hit them where they live. Mine, I got billed for somebody else's bill.
Oh.
oh hell no.
I was already pissed off when I got on the phone, and y'all know I'm usually very, very nice. I'm like, hello, the money extra? No.
Can't even speak right. Okay,
Yeah.
the money? No.
All up in the high register like Andrew. The extra came by
I
game.
will kill you.
Look, came by my game and man, we can't understand. You understood me.
You know exactly what I was saying.
I will kill you, motherfucker. I will kill you so goddamn dead. You won't even know what happened.
Okay, we gotta do some more news. we having a nice chat session. Is anybody else like that? Because if not, I gotta talk about this.
You go ahead.
Okay, so
ahead
we
with your
all
bad
know
self.
Zynga kind of sucks.
Yeah. Yes, it does.
Well,
Yes.
they're trying not to. Let me share this image of something that they're working on over at Zynga. This is gonna get Blaster. Blaster may go up in the high register when he sees this here business.
What?
Do you see this?
I'm looking. Ooh.
This is a game called Dawn of Titans.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no. Are they ripping off?
No, I don't know.
Are they ripping off the new Warhammer title that just got announced?
Don't know.
It looks like they are.
But they have somebody new that's come over to join Zynga. So they have a couple of new games they're working on. CSR Racing 2. Dawn of Titans is already out. It's in soft launch is what they call it. They're also working with looks like Natural Motion. They have their next other games, Clumsy Ninja. I love Clumsy Ninja. I'm sorry. That is a stupid game that if I put it on my phone, I cannot stop playing it. I don't know why. It's stupid. It is a stupid game. You have a ninja, you're training him to go do stuff, and he's like full of ragdoll physics and all kind of stuff. So you're trying to teach. Yeah, don't download it unless you want to lose like many hours of your life. It has no point that I can see, but I cannot stop playing with it. And he's very cute. I like when he's talking to me or waving at me. Anyway, according to this lovely story, by the beginning of 2015, 60% of Zynga's income was strictly from mobile games. They are trying to change that. They want some more new stuff. They said some of their games are more than 3 years old, so they need to, step up to the plate. I agree. The CS,
Yeah, those babies have a shelf life, man.
they do.
Mhm.
So
They do.
The CSR racing game that they're putting out, and I'm going to tell you, some of you, that you're going to need some newer phones to play some of this business. Can y'all see my screen still?
Yes.
Let me pull that out. That's the CSR2 racing game that's coming out. That's what it's going to look like. Yay. Isn't that beautiful? So they're saying Why am I flashing down and stuff? What's going on here?
Why
I don't know.
why you flashing?
I'm flashing. So I'm flashing. I'm flashing. I appreciate that. Anyway, so Zynga's saying they're back. They're coming back. They're trying to. They got somebody new at the helm. I am not agreeing with this. They have a pony game or something. I'm gonna need y'all to stop doing that. I'm sure somebody likes it, but I don't want it. But I'm wishing them some luck. I want to see you guys come back from Farmville. I mean, Cafe World. I mean, Cafe World. I mean, whatever them fucked up games that y'all fix, that y'all like to make. Ugh.
And they were some really bad games, by the way.
I did like Cafe World at the beginning. When everybody was playing, I was enjoying it because it was a race to see who could get stuff done, you know, because, you know, you can't sleep when you're running your cafe. You can't.
Yeah.
You could not sleep. So it would be like, I need to stay up. I got to make them fruit compotes or whatever the fuck it was I was making, because if I sleep, Ginger gonna make all of them, or she gonna steal them. She gonna fuck up my fruit compost while I'm sleeping, so I gotta stay up. You sleep trying to make your shit. So yeah, then when people started migrating away, it wasn't so much fun, and I had that whole fighting with my friends thing. So anyway, I hope y'all do well. I wish you the best. They did lay off 15% of their staff a while ago, if y'all remember. Ooh,
I remember that.
15% of your staff, of your people, just gone. And they're blaming Don Matrix as well. They should. No, they're not. I am. Somebody need to put that man away. You need to get out of the gaming business. Go make burgers.
Go make burgers.
Go run Burger King.
Just go make it. You're telling him to go make you a sandwich? Is that what you're telling him?
I am. I'm telling him to get in the kitchen and make me a damn sandwich. That's all he's good for. He's like
Wow.
he is like everything he touched goes bad. He was at Zynga. They lost 43% of their revenue. Then he went to Xbox One and said something about it. Everybody has online internet all the time, and people out in Nebraska was like, the fuck? I'm not buying an Xbox. Xbox tank. You know, and then he leaves there. And I don't know where he went now, but he needs to just exit stage left. Just go away. You don't know what you're doing. You just say the wrong shit. You're crashing companies. We'll need you. I said we tie him up and hold him hostage.
I agree.
Throw him in a fire.
I am not responsible, nor am I involved in any
He totally is. Don't let him fool you.
I
He
am
loves it when
not.
we're like this. He
I
gonna hold
have
the tarp.
property
He
if
loves
we
it
need
when
to
we're like
hide
this.
evidence.
No.
He gonna be the one holding the tarp.
No.
Come on, move the dirt a little bit more that way. The tarp can't cover that.
No.
That's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. We'll put it out in the backfield. So all the other dead things are buried out there. It's all right.
Wow.
Go Zynga, go. Go Zynga. Go.
See, that's the mark of a true friend. Helps you move the body, never speaks of it again.
Yes.
Yeah, just because he's saying he's not involved, don't mean that he is. Okay, since y'all ain't gonna talk, I'm gonna talk about this Blizzard business.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Do
all
it.
right,
Do it.
all
No,
right.
no.
Uh-oh. I think Blaster wants to go.
No, I want to talk about this Blizzard stuff.
All right, go. Let's see if we still talking about the same thing. Go, go,
What
go,
are we
go,
even
go.
talking about?
I had a whole bunch of Blizzard stuff. There were so many Blizzard things I wanted to talk about.
Well, then hit it.
I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it. Don't you worry about that.
Hit it like the fist of an angry god.
We'll do that. All right. So here we go. So first thing I wanted to talk about is
Ooh, did he throw up? He threw up images. Work.
What?
So there was an article I was reading on Blizzard Watch asking the question: does the Warcraft movie have a problem with women?
Ooh.
Probably.
Yeah. So first off, we haven't seen a lot of pictures yet from the. We haven't seen a lot of pictures yet from the movie, except we've seen the poster. There's been some stuff out here. I think this was at BlizzCon, I believe. If I was reading this article correctly, I believe it's all at BlizzCon. But one of the things we've seen this poster.
Make sure you go.
We've seen this poster here, and we've also seen. It was Lothar and Doroton both have their own movie posters, and so you've seen these yet.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen these? I don't know.
I have.
No.
I have.
Okay.
But Lothar is looking pretty hot, though. Hey.
I say I'm not really. I don't know about Doroton. I'm not really sure. But,
Doroton looks good from what I can tell in the game itself. I think he looks pretty good.
Okay, so there's that, but there's
Why does
also.
Lothar look like Lord of the. What's his name?
He's an orc. That's
No,
right.
no, not Lothar. This one here, the guy that
Lothar.
Lothar. He looks like what's his face from Lord of the Rings?
Aragorn.
Yes, he does. Thank you. He looks like Aragorn to me. I think that's what I thought the first time I saw it. It's like,
I'm
why
sorry.
is Aragorn
This is on
wearing
the. I'm sorry. This is on the SDCC floor, so it wasn't at BlizzCon, I guess. But I was trying to show also there were some pictures of the thing they were complaining about was there was pictures of is it Lelane's armor? I don't know how to pronounce that. So
Lane?
I don't know
Lame.
the name.
Lane. Okay. So basically,
Oh.
yeah. So one of the film's leading days, they see nothing officially released and very little unreleased, but they had shots of Draka in BlizzCon trailer focusing on her bare belly, while blurry images and concept art shown during the legendary panel show Gorana armed with some kind of weapon while wearing the typical orcish garb, similar to coverage to a bikini, basically. So they're talking about like the men are all got armor on, the women are all wearing bikini like armor.
So nothing
Oh, you
has
mean like
changed.
Yeah, exactly. You mean like every other game that we've ever seen?
Yeah,
ever.
exactly.
Except for
All
Skyforge.
releases
Except for
of
Skyforge.
Warhammer. Yeah, it's.
Well,
Are
what-
these girls ever in full armor?
What's that?
She says a girl's ever in full armor.
No, I mean, no, they were saying here that one of the things they were talking about was earlier in the articles they were describing, well, in World of Warcraft, you can use the transmog system, which allows you to be able to pick whatever armor you choose, and you can pick female armor that isn't as revealing, but there is some female armor that is revealing. It just depends on what you choose, right? So they were talking about that.
All of mine always were just nothing.
Right. I mean, but this is what you typically come across, right, in the game here, which I'm not sure. This probably has a really high AC value compared to this, but, I don't understand why, right? It's like because half of her chest is still exposed. Not that, again, I mean, I'm just saying that if they're going to do a movie, they're going to have to do something that looks somewhat realistic. Because if it looks like this in the movie, I can't take the movie seriously at all. I know it's a World of Warcraft movie.
It's a Warcraft movie. Why are
I
you
know.
taking it seriously?
I know.
not.
I know what you just
Exactly.
said. I understand.
Wait. What Blaster is saying is he's kind of coming down on our side. The ridiculousness of this, as three of us as women, if I was going into battle, my boobs got to be covered.
Yeah, you're not
I got to
looking like
protect
this.
my girls.
You're gonna be looking like this.
Yeah, I
No,
am.
and really, I want my stomach covered because I do not want my
Yeah.
innards just going everywhere.
True.
I want you
I mean,
slicing
boobs-
out my
boobs
my
stick all
inner.
out.
Yeah, you're right. I don't want my stuff sliced out. I might have on something short now. My legs might not be
Soft meat
covered,
areas.
but
yeah.
at the top,
Well,
'cause you
actually, not having your legs covered is usually a good thing in battle because you can move
move
easier.
faster. Yeah, that's why I said my legs are being covered so I can run and jump around. But all this torso section is covered. My arms, my hand. Even look, let's put it in any context. Zombie apocalypse game. I need everything covered. Zombies gonna bite me.
Exactly. I need the spots covered that if I get stabbed, shot, sliced, whatever, I'm not gonna die immediately. All right, if you slice my leg, I'm gonna bleed out. It's gonna take a little bit, but I'm gonna bleed out.
But,
You slice my innards open, that's it.
Right.
You're
I'm
Well, here's a
going
great
down.
example. Like, look here at this example from the show floor of all these different armor sets, right, from the movie, right? These are all men's armor sets. Do you see
Yeah.
exposed bellies? Do you
No,
see
they're all
exposed chests? I don't see any of that.
Amazing.
Well,
Look,
orcs,
you know who's
orcs
gotten it
are
right?
orcs.
Aren't we getting a Assassin's Creed movie somewhere in there?
I think so. Yes.
Now, unfortunately, I did not get around to taking this picture before they took them
What?
down, but they had all the costumes from Assassin's Creed, including the women. Nobody's belly was showing, nobody's chest. I was very appreciative of that. I meant to take a picture. Ubisoft, if you're doing the movie and you're going to put the girls in there, I hope you do. You got it exactly right. Nobody's showing anything. Because again, if you're a woman, even if you're an assassin, you especially got to cover the boobs. I need to keep my boobs.
Need to
I mean,
keep
you
the
can
girls
do-
nice. Come on now.
The girls
mean,
got to
you
be
can-
covered.
Like I said, you can do things. Like, they might be concerned with, oh, well, we're stripping one aspect of the character away if we put all this armor on them. Things that you can still do. You can still do a little bit of sex appeal, but you can do it realistically. You can have, if that's what they're concerned about. If they're concerned, I don't know if they're concerned about that, but I'm just saying
I
if there's.
say make it a joke. Highlight it, but make it a joke. You can have her putting on her armor and is like, "Why are you covering yourself up?
They're
You
like,
really think I'm gonna go into battle like this? That would be the joke. You really think I'm gonna go into battle wearing just this?
Right.
Yeah, I
and
agree.
strap her shit on and keep going. No, they can.
Yeah. I mean, so there was that. There's another thing about World of Warcraft I thought was kind of funny. So if you played World of Warcraft before, you kind of know a little bit about the shoulder pads and the kind of how outrageous they
Mhm.
typically look in the game. And see, this is
Yes.
one of the new posters. This is one of the posters this is one of the new posters they revealed. As you can see here, the armor set looks a little bit more realistic. So it was funny because there was on Reddit, a lot of the Reddit users decided to take it upon themselves to make it look more like
Oh,
the
no.
actual, to make it more like look more like the actual video game. So they did a few little
Yeah, because
edits here.
that is
Yeah,
pretty
that's
good.
actually
I-
true.
I
That's
I
thought
can
that
only
was
imagine
pretty
people trying to render that on their 5-year-old Walmart computers. It would not go well.
Who the hell can fight with that? You can't even see your right. Your ass is
don't
only
like
like 10
move.
minutes. You
But
can
your shoulders will really be protected.
Well, you
There's-
can't see. Just imagine him turning his head to the left or right. You can't see shit. How are you?
He can't be shot in the head from the side. See?
Yes, he can from above.
What the fuck is
And then
going
somebody
on
came
there?
up with a nice little mid range, and this one actually doesn't look too bad. This looks
That's
better
not
than
too
what they had.
bad, but still, it's a little like, what?
Bulky as fuck. Could you even raise your arms
I
above your
prefer
head?
this one.
You said you can't raise your arms above your head. Eggs right.
But your shoulders are really protected. That's all I'm gonna.
Because your shoulders are so important, like all the time.
Must keep shoulders.
Must keep shoulders, right? Except for if you're a female, then you don't need that, right?
No,
big
no,
deal.
we're invincible.
course
Nobody can slice me across the middle. Can't happen.
That's
We
right.
can
Can't
have
happen.
nipple tassels and we fine.
And finally, I was going to show off. I just want to show off this: the World of Warcraft. The new expansion has been announced.
Oh my
Legion.
god! I'm
It is
excited.
meant to. It is meant to.
Completely ruin the game again?
It is meant to bring back the 44%. In the last month, they lost 44% of their subscribers. By the way, I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah.
So
they
it is.
keep
It is
them every
meant
month.
to bring back some of that 44% that they lost. I don't see that happening. I'm sorry. I really feel like it's time to rethink World of Warcraft a little bit. I know
World
you.
of Warcraft is what, at least 10 years old now?
Yeah.
Well, it's not even just that. I mean, I know, like I said, I know Snow, you play it, and I did play it. I played the last expansion before this, and then I quit again. I'm kind of just getting tired. I want to see something completely different. And
Now let
Yeah.
me clarify
Yes.
Let me clarify the reason I play. The reason I play is because it's so fucking easy. I don't need a group for anything. Like if I want to raid, I just hop in looking for raid. It's not the best gear, but it's still pretty decent gear, and I can do whatever the hell else I want to do. And then whenever you get to the highest level, you have companions that follow you around and help you heal shit.
Right.
I don't need a group. I can solo in this with my eyes closed.
See, that was that's when they really lost me. Wrath of the Lich King, I guess. That's the one after the Outlands. No, not the Outlands. Northern? Yeah, maybe it was the Outlands. Anyways, whichever it was. That's when they lost me because they started handing out purples
Yep.
like they were motherfucking
Okay,
candy.
here,
And we
let
were
me-
running
let me
through epic dungeons in 5 minutes without stopping. Nobody died.
Let me pull y'all completely out of this altogether. Somebody out there needs to do a completely different type of MMO. Period. Not just World of Warcraft. Every MMO that we play, with the exception of Fallen Earth, is still in that realm, but kind of tried to step out of it. We need to start moving more in that direction where it is free form. I absolutely get bored of click, wait for your character to do its animation. Click, wait for your character to do the animation. Click, click, click,
Right.
wait for character.
See, that's what I loved about Dark Age Camelot. You actually
well-
had to think about what you were doing.
Well,
you
no,
had
and
to-
When,
still
when
left.
you played Bard, it was even better because you had to learn how to weave songs together. Or was that EverQuest?
Yeah.
Well, but we still have the same thing. This particular formula has not changed since EverQuest. I still have to click and wait for my character to finish the animation, as opposed to give me the ability to completely control my character when I'm fighting. I want to press and have a direct reaction happen on the screen, as opposed to stop and wait. And that is why this game is hemorrhaging people, because the people that have been playing it for 10 years, after a while, yes, you're going to get bored. Click, wait,
Bored
click, wait,
as
click,
all
wait,
fucking
click,
get out.
wait. So it's time for somebody to step up. I don't know who it is. Step up and
Well-
make us a whole new game,
Well, can I
completely
say
different.
this to you? There's still always going to be a place for this type of MMO. There
Yeah,
always
that's,
will be.
that's what
but-
that's what EverQuest said too. EverQuest said the same thing. But they
No,
are-
if I remember. I mean, before I finally quit WoW, I could close my eyes, bang on my keyboard, and still come out with the highest DPS as a hunter.
Yep.
I had no idea what the fuck I was hitting, but I was still highest DPS.
And that is
Sadly
no
enough,
challenge.
that is still true.
And that means there's no challenge to the people, and
No.
and I'm gonna put it and even put it into the new generation terms. Pre-teenatrix looked at World of Warcraft and said, that's boring. Why do I want to just click buttons? This
Well,
is why they're
and-
going to die out.
yeah.
The new generation wants to
Well,
control this stuff.
Yes, for the new generation. For the older generation, and I'm looking at the older people, the people who have jobs, have families, they want to be able to go in for an hour and feel like they accomplished something. So that's the reason why WoW is still around and still as big, as popular as it is, because it is mind-numbingly easy.
Yes,
It's
that
not.
is
It's not.
exactly-
I want to correct that. It's not big and popular anymore. That's why they have an expansion pack. That's why they're trying to get people back. Remember, we were doing stories on this the last couple of months. Every month they're losing between 800,000 or so people.
But
That's
then
not.
you think about,
That's horrible.
then you think about Forbidden Earth. If you're going to go play Forbidden Earth, you better know that you got at least the minimum 3 hours to
Fallen
sit
Earth.
there.
Do you mean Fallen Earth? She said Forbidden Earth.
Fallen Earth. Fallen Earth.
Fallen Earth.
Fallen Earth.
I was thinking, I was like, what the hell's Forbidden Earth?
I knew what she meant. I speak.
Forbidden Earth.
Sorry. I was thinking, mixing things. It's anyway.
I got confused as hell. I was like, what
But
the
you
Forbidden
need
Earth?
at least at the minimum 3 hours, because it's going to take you an hour to travel from where you're at to where you're going and possibly back.
Well,
And then you want 2 hours of gameplay.
Yeah, but we got to figure out a way to marry those things where it's not a long period of time to travel where you got to go, but at the same time gives you the freedom to actually enjoy the freedom of your character moving where you want them to move, and your camera does what it wants to do. So somebody is going to have to do that, or we're going to lose our
Star
MMOs
Citizen.
altogether. No, not even Star Citizen has that freedom yet. No, I haven't
going to.
seen.
They're going
I haven't seen. I highly doubt it. I looked up your Star Citizen, and I've talked to a couple other people that play the game. It is the same formula. So while you are enamored with it now, in 6 to 7 months, y'all are going to be looking at something else, because people, whether you realize it or not, this is why you're bored with MMOs. This is why. There is nothing new for you to do in there. It's the same thing over and over. Click, wait, click. And the animations are pretty when you first look at them, but 6 months you're like, I'm bored. What do I get to do? Let me go play this.
I like the challenge. I want to die. I want to get frustrated. I want to scream at the screen.
I need to have control. I need, when I died, that it was my fault, not because my connection glitched or I didn't press the button fast enough. I needed to be, I was shooting and I missed and that bitch killed me. Then I have a reason to cuss. Then I'm mad. Anyway, we got like 3 minutes, so you people with Steam sales, let me give you this heads up. Download the Steam app. Those of you who have a wish list, I found out my Steam app does something lovely. It actually tells me when my wish list stuff is on sale. I love that.
Yes, that is so nice, isn't it?
Yes.
So nice.
That is very nice when I hear pling and I go, oh, something's on sale. And then I can buy it right from my phone. So, and I will do them next week, just not
And
this
for
week.
those of us that don't want to waste all of our money, we're not going to download the Steam app.
It's free.
No, I'm talking about having to buy all those damn things on sale. Because if I don't know what's on sale, then I don't want to buy it.
Oh, we're going to tell you about it anyway. You're still going to
I
buy
know
it.
you are, because you're evil.
I'm going to call you tomorrow and be like, girl.
So fucking evil. All right, let me close out the show, and then we'll be able to go. I do want to say, however, Ginger, I have news. Apparently, Angry Birds 2 has been downloaded 20 million times in the first week.
They are kicking ass. They're kicking ass.
God damn it, people,
Yes,
stop
they
playing that
are.
game.
Yes, they are.
Hey, at least Angry Birds is good for science teachers. No, teaches trajectory.
True, but not for biology teachers, but maybe
Not for biology.
maybe for physics. Physics is good, but not for biology.
Yes, it's excellent for that. So I may play it. Me and Preaching Extra may play that tonight. If we kind of get a kick out of trying to figure out, me aim that bird just right to hit that damn pig, you little bitch.
All right, well, you can tune in on Tuesday to catch our Pixnista show, your favorite pixel fashionistas, the biggest bitches in fashion. You can favorite likes, favorite don't, because that's how we roll. And on that note, say goodnight, my bitches.
Good night, my bitches.
Angry Birds.
Good night.
Fuck Angry Birds.
Angry Birds
Shoulder
is
pads.
downloaded right
Big
now.
shoulder pads. The future.
Big shoulder pads.
Yes.
On the runway,
Armor
darling.
of the future.
It's on the runway, darling. It's on the runway.
No, it's big shoulder pads and nipple tassels.
Yeah. That, I'm picturing that in my
With high
head.
AC, the highest AC in the game. Nipple tassels.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes, absolutely.
Crazy. Why am I picturing that?
It's almost true, actually. It really is almost true. I'll be honest.
I give a shout out to Skyforge for trying to be different. Thank you for not having nipple tassels and big shoulder pads. I do appreciate my little dress, my little twirly dress, and my crazy face paint. I'll have to stream that so y'all can see. If you haven't played Skyforge, yeah, it'll do for now. Oh, you know what I'm gonna play after I leave y'all? Ooh, I know what I'm playing. Unholy Heights. I got some monsters that need to mate and kill some other monsters. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, Lord.
Mate and kill other monsters. All right.
In that order.
Yes, that's where it goes.
In that order.
99 cents. It's on sale.
Well, I mean, it's kind of hard to mate after you kill shit. Well, never mind. You know what? We ain't gonna go there. We ain't gonna go there.
Bye, y'all. We out.
Bye.
Bye.